all in one conglomerate, but they might be in different countries. I think that's where we'll wind up going eventually. Because we're getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. We're not talking about staff here and staff here. We're talking about building a company here and a company here and a company here under the umbrella of ONPASSIVE. And, you know, the other one goes back, and we've talked about this. Well, I'm never going to use OTracker. I beg to differ. I think if you find out that you can copy a code and throw it, paste it, listen, this isn't marketing. Take a code, paste it, a little video for you, or maybe you like Mike Ellis, doesn't matter. Put it in there, ask the company to drive traffic, and put a code in there. I can't do that. Yes, you can. It's copy and paste. Many people will be showing you how to do it. This is not coding. This is simple. Tell the company drive $1,000 worth of traffic to this site. Put your name on it, your URL, and let it rip. And you'll be able to get an indication live. How well is my site doing? And how well is it? And where is it doing well? Which gives you the heat map and all that. And it becomes fun. And what are you doing? You're using money that you generated from commissions. You say, oh, wow, that's phenomenal. I mean, there's so much that can be done. You're a book writer. You want to start a book club. You send out something, you make a page about books and what you like about, whether it's fiction or whatever. Drive traffic to it and drive traffic to it. That's not a product. Everything's a product. Everything that you want or want to be can be a product. And you can have people join you because they're going to go, that guy likes that too. I thought nobody liked that. You find out there'll be thousands that'll like what you're doing. They come in, you invite them in free, you give them 3 free products, and you say, join me in ONet. Now you got a big club, you got people coming in. They say, well, how are you sharing your stuff? Oh, we're in a thing called the OES. Go in and use this, 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 and this. Now you're expanding the people in your club to actually start marketing using ONPASSIVE. And I don't care what your niche is, what your like is, what you think you can do. Every one of those you can bundle up. If you can think it, you can do it. Bundle it up. Because all the heavy lifting is done by the company. Ash made it so you can plug in any device. It's not 210, 110, 115 voltage. It's all the same. And if you want to come in and say, I like this, and then don't determine what somebody likes. You have no idea. There's a lot of people on this planet, and you can do whatever you want, when you want to do it, fast as you want to do it. So, and people will be sharing, okay? I'm not saying, the last thing I want to do is come in and teach people how to do marketing. It's old, and it doesn't work. Not everybody can do it. Who wants that? But what about copy and paste? You can copy and paste. You can create an empire. I believe that. Not anywhere else, but in ONPASSIVE, you copy and paste, move a few things around, use the graphics, because they make you a superstar. As soon as this gets moving, you're a superstar. You can drive traffic. You can build a page. You can put your stuff in it. You got a sign up link. You're done. Hey, drive traffic here. It's a beautiful thing. Absolutely. I want people to start thinking as we roll in to 2024. I'm thinking what next, not where are we at. Too many people spend too much time on today. Well, I got this and I got that. Yeah, we all got that. Okay. It's temporary. Think ahead. Think about what you can do. Look at what they built. If you don't use it, what a shame. You know, my granddaughter, she loves writing poetry and is really good at it. And I said, well, we got a thing, you can start your own club. Yeah, but what's it cost? It doesn't cost nothing. You have a position, you can go in and start it, put a name on it, and that would be neat. And I said, you can even do videos and all that. People don't know. But they're not going to know if you don't know. So we all need to learn a little bit. Try to learn. If you're into this, learn. Now, I know there's people say, I came in here, I don't want to do nothing. Okay. And you're still going to make it. But here's the thing. Don't judge your time frame the same as maybe somebody that wants to run. That's all I'm saying. You can't judge yourself against somebody that's running by you at 20 miles an hour. Well, how come he's there? Because he's running. Well, why am I here? Because you're sleeping. You're going to be okay, but it's just going to take longer. I don't want to wait. 63 years old. Waiting is not on my bucket list, okay? I don't want to wait for squat. I'm going to leverage everything ONPASSIVE has. I'm going to use it to the max. I'm going to own everything they have. Yeah, there'll be stuff. I'll never use that. I don't care. Somebody will need it. And if they need it, I would like to get a commission for it. That's it. It's that simple. I could focus on whatever I want to do. Red's going to get in here, I believe. Yeah, he's going to be talking about ONPASSIVE, of course. But he could start a private group about cooking, being a chef. He did it when we were in COVID. I went to it all the time. Everybody went. And he can do that with this and blow it up. I mean, blow it up. I mean, a lot of men out there wouldn't admit it because they think they're he-men. I watch football. I only watch football. And the reality is they're watching cooking shows. They don't want to admit it. People love cooking. I love eating, but I love cooking better. So, no, I love watching it and seeing how things are put together. I watch it all the time. So anyway, but Chris is a fishing guy and magnet fisherman. Everybody can do that. And you say, I'd never do that. Well, I'll tell you what. You never tried it. You don't know. Anyway, so I'm going to move on. I'm going to turn it over to Red. He's going to do the week in review, which is they're turning into more of a month in review because so much happens in a week. Anyway, here's Red. Go, Red, go.
Thank you so much. Hi, boys. How you doing? Nice
Red's going to tell us what's cooking in the kitchen, baby.
I listen. You will get some good tips off me, Mr. Johnson. I can assure you. We through lockdown when we did Connecting by Cookery, it was all about what you can use in your cupboard space and do it in one pan, most of it. So perfect for the single Pringle traveler that you are. So yeah, it's something that I've got in my mind anyway of how it's going to literally pan out. Do you like what I did there with that, Chris? For the coming OConnect and also for the other bits and pieces that ONPASSIVE have got coming. But before I go into week in review, I'd just like to pick up on something that Marty was saying right at the beginning of his epic speech there. And that was about our CEO. We saw him an awful lot last week, and I'm going to go through where we saw him and what sort of things he was talking about. But every single time I saw him, and all the way through to the Christmas Eve special that Jane and I did, one thing really sprung to mind for me, and that was I would follow this guy anywhere. Every single time I saw him, I became much more in tune with what he's trying to do. I trust his intentions. I trust what he is trying to do. And I know that doesn't matter what comes his way as far as obstacles are concerned, that he will overcome and ONPASSIVE will win. Simple as that. I know that our CEO has our back. Even more now than I ever did. And it was an honor to be on a lot of the panels with him and to get to know him a little bit more. You know, each time all of us see him, we get to know Ash Mufareh a little bit more, don't we? He is certainly a lot more relaxed in front of you guys, which is his family. This is where he likes to be. You could tell he loves to be with us, and he wouldn't hang around for such a long period of time when he's with us if he didn't enjoy our company. So I thought I'd put that in beforehand, and I have no idea why I've got a sharpshooter spot on my shoulder there. Chris Johnson, is that you? I know your game. Anyway, let's do a week in review. Let me just check some messages first.
Hey, Red. Worry if that red dot goes to your forehead or your neck.
If that starts moving sort of like over to here, then I'm going to be a little bit worried. Jane, stay where you are. You'll be fine. Okay, so let's go back to Wednesday. of last week, and we had a very special 360, if you remember, and that was us three, obviously, but we also had our CEO Ash Mufareh and some very special guests, if you remember, as well, that were on the panel. It was great to see him, great to hear from the people on the panel, and he brought us up to date, didn't he, with a lot of things that was going on in the background and what is actually going to be happening as well in the future. Thursday, we saw the written updates for that have been put in super fast by our brothers and sisters, namely Daryl Cook, Janet Butler, Peter Sergiu, and Dan Street, all together and combined. They really are pulling out all the stops now as far as updates, those written updates, and it helps so many people across the globe who has missed it as well to go theirs. Also, Thursday, we had a tweet or an X or whatever you want to call it these days from our CMO, Mohammed Nassal, as well. And that was to congratulate 360 for such an awesome webinar. If you remember, he was part of that panel and he said a few words as well, which was great to hear from him and everything he does behind the scenes as far as ONPASSIVE is concerned. And we also, on Thursday, saw a brand new ONPASSIVE.com website. And if you haven't seen it yet, go over to ONPASSIVE.com. Lots of Christmas themes to it. Nice little sleigh and reindeer shooting along the bottom of that first page. And a very big Christmas theme to it. And it was great to see that. That was Thursday, guys. On Friday, what happened? We noticed that obviously we were told this because we had a new pop-up on the Thursday saying it's going to happen. And this was for the capture page that's been added to your affiliate links. And also this is going to be part of anything that you have to pay as well. We have now got a new alphanumeric capture area. This has now been added to the affiliate sign-on page, and it's also now been added to payments, etc. Also, Friday night, we saw the brand new reinstated webinar with these two gentlemen here and also Ron Hulbert. And guess what it was called? It was called Let's O. If you remember when Ash was on 360 on the Wednesday, at the end of that, after the recording, we were banding names around. There were some serious ones and not so serious ones, which was quite fun. But he came up with Let's O, and obviously they picked that one, which was really cool. And he was on that as well on the Friday night. So we saw him on Wednesday, we saw him on the Arabic, we saw him on the Wednesday, we saw him on the Friday. And also the ONPASSIVE 360 recording was added into the update section as well on that Friday of your OFounders back office. And also, you might have missed it, but link number 50 was added to the My Link section of your ecosystem on Friday. If you hadn't noticed that, that's where it was. Also, what else happened on Friday? It was a big day Friday, wasn't it? If you are one of the app users, your OES app had an upgrade. So if you are a regular user of that or not a regular user of that, log into it, guys, and there is an upgrade of your ecosystem app available on App Store and Google Play. So go over there, make sure it is upgraded, and then you will have the best experience from it, and that is to do with the ecosystem app, just the OES app, guys, not the OConnect app. Then Saturday, what happened on Saturday? We had the Hungarian webinar, and guess who was there again? Us three, but also our CEO Ash Mufareh. He was there as well, and the notes from this were also placed in the back office on Saturday from Let's O on the night before. Again, coming out really thick and fast, weren't they? Again, thank you guys for doing that. It was good to spend a bit of time with the Hungarian webinar. Dr. Bill Williams was on as well, us three, and a few other guests. And Marty posted in the update section also on Saturday. A little bit of a warning about email marketing, etc. Okay, if you haven't seen that, go into the update section of your OFounders and you will see what Marty had posted there. This is in conjunction, by the way, with our CEO Ash Mufareh. This is not something that Marty has written on his own. This is in correspondence with our CEO. Okay. Sunday, what happened on Sunday? It was Christmas Eve. I know, all that time ago, couldn't believe it. And we had Monday Fun Day on a Sunday, Christmas Eve special. What a good laugh it was as well. 2.5 hours long, and our CEO was there for a good 2 hours of it. If you haven't had a chance to view it as yet, again, if you go into your OFounders back office, into the update section, you can click the link on there to get yourself a copy of it to watch it at your leisure. And it really was, again, great fun. We had 2 really good topics actually on it, I thought, courtesy of my wife Jane, and that was, how do you celebrate Christmas and what is your standout thing of 2023 that has happened in ONPASSIVE. Now, it really was a good topic. Ash liked this a lot, and so did everyone else on the panel. Why? Because when you really start thinking back over the year of 2023, an awful lot has happened. But there must be one of those events that has happened that really stands out for you. And you got a lot of people thinking, and it really is worth a watch and a listen. That was for sure. So that happened on the Sunday night, and we managed to get a copy out for that early Christmas Day morning for you, so you didn't miss it. And that is available there. Christmas Day, not much happened, I'm afraid, or on yesterday, Tuesday. And here we are, background again on another ONPASSIVE 360. But it is safe to say that we really have seen a lot of our CEO. It is very important at the moment, guys, that you go to your OFounders back office, to the update section, and read those 3 updates from these webinars that are there. That is 360 and Let's O, and also from Ash on the Christmas Eve event. Why? Because there's a lot of information there. I'm not going to go over the information on the recap here, but it is safe to say that January really is shaping up to be one hell of a month. Just to reiterate what our CEO said, they are planning to pay out in January in excess of $10 million US. That's their game plan of what they want to do in January. 2, 4. Oh, he's got his laptop back, hasn't he? There you go, with his funny camera. Anyway, that's it from me. Over to you, Mr. Johnson.
Thank you, Red. I was having such a good time while you were talking, because there's actually 2 little lights. There's one on your other shoulder just at the top. You can barely see it, though. And you must have some kind of holiday lights in front of you that's reflecting. Gotta be. You got any holiday lights in that boat?
No, and it's certainly not off my glasses, is it?
No. That's
funny. So I've no idea, to be honest. But
no, that was an exciting week. I mean, Christmas is come and gone. Another one. New Year's is coming up. We have lots of reasons to be celebrating, and I'm going to give you the #1 reason why you should be very happy right now. With the founders and everyone added, we got over 3 million people in ONPASSIVE right now. And I'm going to say 1.5 million to 2 million of those people are all going to come in place under a founder. I think that's pretty exciting when I think about it. And again, the advocate here for, you noticed I raised my hand and some people just ain't done nothing. That's me, baby. All I've done is talk about it. I haven't sweated over it. I didn't climb any ladders. I didn't dig any holes. And I want to let the world know in 2 years, everything that's coming my way through ONPASSIVE, everything that I want to help, I will be showing. Not in a boastful way, just to let them know is I did nothing and look what I have. I did nothing and look what I can help. I want to change the world, guys. And I know there's 1.5 million founders that want to do the same thing. That's what Mufareh set out to do a long time ago. Let's just change the world. Let's take away the bad stuff and just keep adding good stuff. That's the greatest thing about this company. Mufareh, who is he? Man, I tell you what, I didn't know who he was when I first got into this. It took a month to figure out, oh man, this guy's, I know what he's saying. I'm not going to lie. First time I heard that crazy man, I'm like, what is he talking about? I think that's what everyone got the impression. But now it's clear as a bell what he's saying. I used to have to go to Marty and Red and say, can you break down what that man just said? Because I don't have a clue. But now everything's coming together. And I realized all the things that were on his plate back then, everything he said to us 3.5 years ago when I started has come true. All right. And in the last year, he's added some big, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh things that are all going to happen. You know, this is a lot of people think it's everyone's based right now on OConnect. To me, absolutely OConnect. Waited for it. I remember telling Marty and Red, oh my God, it's finally here. I can't wait to see this and play with it. All right. And then I realized what happened when he put OConnect out there to purchase. I was blown away. When people say you've never made a dime, I'm sorry. I've made a dime. I've made a few dimes. I'm not afraid to share it. Say it. And then what happened? We had a little disruption there. They got to figure things out because Ash wants it done equal. But there was a lot of people in the beginning in September, I think that second week, that were paid out. And they know exactly what I'm talking about. So when someone says to me, you've been in this for 3.5 years and you haven't made a dime, I say that's not true. It was 4 months ago. Absolutely. Why am I still in it, they said? Because I believe in it. I believe in this guy, Mufareh, what he wants to do, what he wants to accomplish. I was talking this morning on the live today because I saw that movie, The Sound of Freedom. It broke my heart. And I realized all the evil people in the world that are making billions and billions of dollars from hurting people and people. Why can't we have a company that wants to do the complete opposite? Why can't we have a company that just wants to do good for everyone? Even though we got some people who are just ignorant to what ONPASSIVE really is about, I don't understand it. I say go after the bad people. Really? All you miserable channels out there that think you're so cool and talking bad about ONPASSIVE, why don't you go after someone that is evil or do something better in your life than going after someone that really wants to change things? Everything that's going on, I've never seen one thing bad in ONPASSIVE. I think it's beautiful. I have seen some things bad in ONPASSIVE. People don't want to follow rules or people want to break rules. I wish I could change that, but I can't. I want to bring up a thing. There was a lady or a man, I don't know, that was advertising, hey, I need money. I want to sell my positions. I hate to say, but you can't sell your positions. All right. It's not allowed. It's not allowed. Don't advertise it. Don't do it. No one can buy them. That's just the way it is right now. So, and if Red wants to touch up on that anymore, he can, but I think I'm saying the right thing. You're not allowed to do it. And we're seeing that more and more. So go on, Red. You want to say something?
Yeah, the only thing I will say is for literally the thousands of people who have bought positions for people within family, friends, or even friends. This is fine. You can gift, you can hand over anything like this. But this is one of the reasons why the company do not do email changes, because obviously somebody could sell a position and just change the email. For those that are true, honest ONPASSIVE founders who have bought pending positions or multiple positions so that they can gift them to other people, they've set them up correctly so that they can hand over that account plus the email, and that person then all has to do is to change the password and that account becomes theirs. But selling founders positions, not only is it not allowed, but it also goes against that thing you signed, the NDA. And if you are found to be even trying to sell founder positions for any reason, guys, I'm afraid, then you will be in jeopardy of having all of your accounts terminated because you have gone against that NDA that you've signed. Thank you, Chris. Back to you.
Sorry, thank you, Red. I appreciate that. So What
Oh,
it
wait,
is?
let me add something to that.
Go ahead, Marty.
If anybody's thinking that, for the love of God, you have gone. You're on the 1 yard line. We're about to win the Super Bowl, and you're going to give the ball to somebody else. Oh my God! Everybody in here, minimum, has been here more than a year and a half. You can't go a few more days. Listen, wait until you find out what this is. You're judging it today, and I'm telling you, there's a lot more going on. Wait. You're gonna be upset when you find out that you gave it away. I don't care who you are. You don't want it. I want to sell it. I want to get rid of it. Listen, if you've gone this long, even if you don't know what you're in, do yourself a favor. Let it go. Keep it until you do know what it is. It doesn't make sense because I'm telling you, I've seen people do it. Oh, I'm giving my position away. Why would you do that? Oh, it's this or it's this, and it doesn't have anybody. Nobody in this company, and I don't care who it is, except Mr. Mufareh can tell you how strong your team is, or your business. Let's put it that way. So don't say that. We've gone this far. Just wait. What's the big hurry? What, you can't get the 97 back, so people got to stop saying that. The 97 was given back so you could buy products if you want to buy it. And let's remember something. I got here 2019. The first NDA I ever saw was you got 30 days to get your refund. And that 30 days lasted 5 years. I don't know why. The company didn't have to do it. But right up until we go into OES, we're selling the product. First one sold September 1st. You can't get a refund for something you don't have. If you didn't want to be a founder, you had a long time to decide that. But I really think you're deciding something when you are right there. Why would you wait till the last second? Please just wait, calm down, go do something. I tell you what, give it a month and then see what you decide. Anyway, I just wanted to add that in there. So.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Yeah, and I don't want to keep beating on a dead horse, but here's my thing. About 9 months ago, someone wanted 15 accounts back. All right, we got him a refund for everything. Within 3 days, that guy spent out all that money. Well, I had to pay this, I had to pay that, and he left himself with one account. I can't imagine what he's thinking right now. I tried talking him out of it. Now, listen, bills are bills. Bills are going to always be there until ONPASSIVE really takes off, and then you don't got to worry about those bills. But hang on to it, because the money that if they would have gave it back to you, you'd have blown it in a day. So the guy's calling your phone every couple times a day. Let them. Pretty soon you'll be able to give them. Matter of fact, there's a good thing. Give those people that you might owe money back, give them double when things start coming in, just to make yourself feel better. It works. And remember this. Every one of us opened a door, whether it was 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 5 years ago, and we opened this door and you looked in, and it was the wonderful world, the ecosystem of ONPASSIVE. I don't know. I'm looking around. I'm imagining it. All right. And then when you open this door, as you enter this door and you look around, there's a big old fat sofa couch to your right. There's a big old fat sofa couch to your left. And it says, have a seat, have some fun. By the way, we got all this. Welcome to the ONPASSIVE ecosystem. Take a break. Let us help you. Let us build you. Let us market you. Let us give you your time and freedom back, period. No questions. We have gone up and down the ladder for many years trying to explain to people that you don't have to do anything. I'm a huge advocate because I did it for 32 years and I didn't want to do it no more. You are in a place right now where you don't have to do anything. Now, if you have a little knowledge or you know how to make a post, I do a little bit. But you don't have to, guys. We're this close. And yeah, you're going to say, Chris, you've been saying that for, that's right. What I know now, 3.5 years ago, I didn't have a clue about. Nothing. What I'm seeing now is complete and total freedom for anyone that gets into this company. And some crazy guy named Ash Mufareh and his Muhammad Squares and his Professor Susan, and don't let me forget Dr. Tech, is working their arses off right now so that you can enjoy your life. Is it a little strain right now, baby, for some people? Absolutely. Christmas past, guess what? The credit cards are coming in now, right? Don't worry about it. I'm telling you, I was there, so don't think I wasn't. As a matter of fact, I could have been a lot worse off than a lot of you. I just won't share that story. But I want to let you know that I was there. And I told myself I'm never, ever going to be put in a position like I was many years ago because it was hurtful and it sucked. Now, what did I say? I got to change things. What did I do? I worked 17 hours a day, 7 days a week to make as much money as I can. Thinking that I got it. This is what I'm going to do. And it killed me. It really did. When I heard of the ONPASSIVE system and what it's going to do for you and how it's going to pay out, man, I was in. I was in with Flynn. All right. But the truth is, I don't even think about that part anymore. What I think about is how many people are really just going to help. That's the honest to God truth. I can name 50 names right now that live around me that are losing their house, their cars. They're so in debt with debt, they can't breathe. I want you to think about that. How many of you are like that right now? You made the decision to get into a company that's going to take care of you and help you with that. That's going to be happening soon. I can't give you a date. I wouldn't give you a date, but I can tell you this, that it is coming. And when it does come, you're going to be smiling from ear to ear, and you're going to forget about that phone ringing off the hook saying, hey, you owe us last month's rent. Hey, you're late on your car payment. It sucks, I know, but it's going to change soon. Hang in there a little longer. Don't give nothing away. Trust me on that. ONPASSIVE will make everything happen in your life. You just got to be a little more patient. Marty Red, back to you.
I have to go through this maze to get my mouse turned back on. I don't have a whole lot more. I do not believe Mr. Mufareh is coming in. That does not mean he couldn't pop in any day. You know, they're very busy. We know that. I'm glad. He's got a big month planned. And when I say next month, I'm talking 5 days. Okay, it's not that far away. In the meantime, Red said it. I don't know how many times we've all said it. Go back at least once a day and check the update in the OES. It'll be at the top. If there's something coming, he'll let us know. And remember something. He's got news that he can't wait to tell us. I mean, no joke. But he learned something in this past 5 years. You can't sit down and talk to everybody in ONPASSIVE like we're in the living room. Hey guys, you know what we're planning on doing is Friday afternoon. We're going to do this and this. If everything works out all right, yeah. If not, we'll do it next week early. But the earliest can't talk to founders like that. He says he's going to do it at 4:01. You know what I mean? And then it gets out there and people lose their mind. It's sad. It's sad that we judge everything by the minute. But us doing the right thing, we don't judge it at all. A lot of the problems are tell the truth. You don't know. You don't know. It's not a big deal. But yeah, everything's happening. He can't wait to give. If you don't know that by now, you're going to be miserable. If you don't know what we know, you are going to be miserable. The anxiety is going to drive you insane. You'll probably do stuff like, can I sell my account? Can I get back? That's because you don't know. I'm just telling you. It's a fact. Just slow down. Look at what they've done. Listen, let's pretend, well, I'm sure some people think so. I'm a crook. I'm stealing your money. Okay, I'm not very good at it. Why? I haven't collected any from you. Well, let's just say I did. Now I take your money and I show you what I'm spending it on. And what I'm spending it on is for you. Ooh, what a freaking crook I am. What a jackass. Who would do that? So, you know, you hear people say, so, well, they got your money. Who's got my money? They gave it all back. I didn't put money towards the Burj Khalifa. All the ancestors of the DeGarmos together couldn't buy a light show, okay? There's no way I did that. Nobody here can say they paid for anything. We didn't pay for that. We got in early. We had the face, and we are on the 1 yard line. Everybody, we're there. It's right there. And now you're looking left and right. Just walk forward. The blocking line of Mr. Mufareh, his family, the Mohammeds, and the Dr. Tarek, they're a front line that it's not going to fall. They're going past that 1 yard line. All we have to do is grab onto their shirt and let them drag you through. But don't stop. It doesn't make sense. Please, that makes me more upset than anything. I understand if you don't get it, you don't understand. All right, that's fine. But hold on tight. Let's get through this next week or so. And I think the vision, the understanding is going to become clearer and clearer enough that everybody's going to get it. I'm telling you. We haven't seen even the benefits of ONPASSIVE for everyone yet. We have not. We do not know. But I'm telling you this. If you listen to what's been said, like the other day, Dr. Tarek came on and talked about working and 250, 300 people working on it. Guys, that alone was massive. And you know what that is? It's a grain of sand of what's going on in ONPASSIVE. And we're part of that. Every time you hear that big news and something that big, we're part of it. We did nothing. I don't know if I want to be here. Where are you going? What are you going to do? Go play the lottery? You're going to go to the casino? Really good day. You're only going to lose 500 instead of 1,000. I mean, come on, it doesn't make sense. You got the golden ticket. That goose you have called ONPASSIVE, it's going to start laying golden eggs. You want to give it away? They fed it. The company fed the golden goose. It's going to lay the golden eggs, and we get part of them. It just doesn't make sense. So be smart. Don't give up anything. You don't have to know. And if your family's telling you you're crazy, you're nuts, there's this thing I said right in the beginning. Tell them very politely. If it's your son, fight me. And if it's coming from a mom, it's pretty cool because it really shocks them. But tell them, take a hike. I made you. You don't own me. You go do what you do. That's it. Really, put your foot down. My family doesn't come up to me, Dad, I don't think you should be doing that. They know I don't play that. Yeah, and I don't think you should be here. You got other places to go. You know what I mean? No, come on. You're doing the right thing. Just wait. I don't want anybody to quit. I don't even know all of you. But the last thing I want to hear is somebody thinking about getting out. Now? 5 years ago, when a month after you got him, oh, this isn't for me. I don't want to hear anybody's leaving. Don't tell me, okay? There's a lot of people you could tell. I don't want to hear that. That's disgusting. I want the best for everybody, and you don't even know yet. You're right at the top of the hill. You're about to look over into where we're going, and you go, I quit. What the fuck do you mean you quit? And we didn't even climb. We're on the back of these other people. That's Mufareh's giving Marty the Gomer a piggyback ride to the success. That's disgusting looking or even thinking about. But anyway, the point is we're getting carried along. And don't let that go, please, whatever you do. Just get plugged in, find out somebody that is. You can live vicariously through somebody else, even with excitement. Chris gets excited. People want to go where he's going. Do they know what he's going and what he's doing? Probably not. I don't, right? I have no clue. But I mean, that's what excitement does. And, you know, he doesn't have to do this. He could have been doing something else now. He's retired. But it's going to help a lot of people. And I think that's a big deal. And if you fought with your wife or your husband about money, or you sit at the table every month and you play that card game, and I'm not talking about poker. I'm talking you get paid, you don't. You get paid, you will next week. Then look at what's coming and what's going. And no matter how many calculators I bought, They were all correct. Marty, you broke. Marty, you broke. You hit that minus sign, you start getting the zeros, and there's something left on the table. You just be going, I'll just ignore that until next month. You know what I mean? No, I know what it's like. I've been there, trust me. And now's not the time to walk away. There is no plan B. I'm going to tell you, I don't care. I've seen a lot of business out there. People, even founders, are joining, and I want to nail this on the head. It might be a great product or products. There's no difference of you 5 years ago when you got ONPASSIVE, or 4 years ago, or 3 or 2. You couldn't build a business then, and because you were an ONPASSIVE, you still can't. I know that's an evil thing to say, but let's get to reality. If you couldn't do it before, time doesn't make you better. Time just makes you older. Just stay in here and finish this race. At least finish where you're on the land that Ash is building, and then decide, I don't want to do it. But just walk away. Don't buy a product. It's okay. But my gosh, not now. No, you're not allowed to quit. I don't care who you are. This is Marty. I'm telling you, can't quit. I'm just kidding. But you don't want, just think about what you're saying.
They all made great product holders. You were all beautiful product holders. You probably got a garage full or maybe a bedroom full of stuff over the years that you tried to sell. I don't have any products in this company. I have no warehouses. It's all done.
Oh, I'm not making, I was in a business with Red right here. We're going to talk like we're in the living room because you probably all start leaving really soon anyway. But I was in a business with Red. We paid over $100 a month. Oh, and by the way, we were really stupid because we didn't get anything. I mean, we didn't get bad products. We didn't get stuff that makes your hair grow or nothing. There was zero products. There was wannabe and we're going to do product. That's what it was. And we stuck with it because we thought maybe this is going to do something. It sounded good and all that, but the future was zero. So when you find something like ONPASSIVE, believe it. I'm telling you, 20 years this year I've been online full time, 10, 12 hours a day. And I went after everything as hard as I am in ONPASSIVE, nothing more than 3 months. And I've been here 5 years and a couple of months. 5 years. And I would do it again. Do I want to? No. I'm old and fat and I probably won't be around another 20 years. But I'm telling you, best thing I've ever seen, give it a chance. You being an early bird founder or whatever you want to call it, don't quit now. Don't quit here because you're not physically doing anything. Just keep not doing anything and stop talking about leaving. When you know what's up, then you decide because you do not know what's up. I thought I was going to have this. Okay, you don't know yet, so just wait. None of us know. It's coming, okay? Parts of this we don't know yet. I'm done saying that, but I don't want to hear anybody say they're leaving or whatever. No, you're not. You're not leaving. Somebody says, I thought you were leaving. No, Marty said I can't. I'm joking, okay? Of course you don't have to do anything, but if you ask me, no, you can't go. Anyway, I'm done. You guys got anything else? All right. Chris Johnson, Nelson. Look at that head, guys.
I'm leaving this soon right here. I'm going to leave this soon right now.
Yeah, I'm leaving this too. Yeah, definitely. Anyway, thanks everybody for coming. If we don't see you, I'll doubt that. Have a great new year.
Wait a minute. We forgot something, DeGarmo.
No, we didn't. I'm going to say it right now. Okay. On Saturday, there's a webinar with the OTech pros.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, at noon.
Yeah.
I don't ask you that much, okay? All right? Neither does Chris, neither does Red. We've been giving. Try to go there. I think you'll enjoy it. OTech pros did very, very much for this company in its own way. Back then when they started, we were thinking, man, if somebody could come and explain the tech part of it, even though they don't know what the company's actually doing, they understand it. it would stop people from asking, "Are we going to launch soon?" And it did. No, am I right? And it did, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
It worked. People stopped asking. Hey, we launching next week? And me, an idiot, 3 years ago. Yeah, we're going to do it before Christmas. No, but I didn't know it was this big. Seriously, I'm glad we didn't, knowing what I know now. But no, but yeah, they're going to go in there and go through OTech Pros, and I think it'd be really nice if everybody could go. The link will be in the back office in the next few days. Who knows? I don't know. Who knows? Mr. Mufareh might be there. And the one and only man of the year, Captain Chris Johnson.
Jesus pizzas. But not better than the legend Red Redfern.
The QA guy who tells the truth, not like the other two bad heads on the screen.
Jealousy gets you absolutely nowhere, Chris.
No, it really, yeah, you're right. It really doesn't. Hey, we've all had a good week. Red's the best Q&A guy. He tells the truth. Chris is a poster child for anybody can do this. Just kidding. And I can climb the Burj Khalifa.
Yeah.
So what a week.
Wreck-It Ralph.
Anyway, I'll see everybody. Thank you.